Hi, I'm Julie Kay. I'm a senior legal strategist at Footsteps. And at Footsteps, I help parents who are going through contested custody cases to maintain relationships with their children. The ultimate goal of the work that we're doing to get justice for our members at Footsteps is really to have them treated like any other divorce case. We want our members to go into court and be judged not because of how they dress or how religious they are, but really how they are as parents, using the best interest of the child standard as courts do in any other case, and really weighing in factors such as a child's ability to access a good education, to be emotionally healthy, socially healthy, to really have a strong relationship with both parents. It's never a good thing for a child to lose a parent in any capacity. And we know that our members are really looking to keep loving and authentic relationships with their children and with both parents. And that's really difficult in these situations because often they're being driven out of the community or pushed away, and there isn't an acceptance of who they are or who their children are. But we're really hoping for a day where there are more and more kids who can move between both worlds, between the secular world and the ultra-Orthodox world. And we've seen it happen. It takes a lot of support, and it takes the court really acknowledging that that's the most important thing here, is that children are in loving relationships with both parents, that they have all their needs met. So we're hoping for normal at the end of the day. That's what justice looks like to us. We've had such great support from the legal community, and that's because people really recognize the injustice that is going on against our members as well as their children. The ability to decide whether, when, and with whom to have a child, and to raise that child with your values and giving them the education and support that they need is really a fundamental human right. And it's one that our members turn to the courts because they want justice and they want to be able to live their lives and make decisions for their children's well-being the same way any other parent can. Parents who make changes in their own level of religious observance do so at the cost of their relationship with their children. And this kind of injustice not only harms Footsteps members and their children, but it really creates an atmosphere in which secular courts are reinforcing religious values in a way that is a real violation of constitutional rights and of the fairness of our judiciary. The article is really a way to tell people about what the hardships are that Footsteps members are facing in contested divorce cases as they try to maintain custody and relationships with their children. And it really calls for some tangible reform that's needed in the Brooklyn and Rockland County courts. First of all, we want the best interest of the child standard, the legal standard that judges apply in these cases, to include more regard for the children's access to a basic education. One of the problems that our parents face is that their children are not receiving secular educations in the yeshivas. And indeed, sometimes the yeshivas are even further stigmatizing the non-religious or less religious parent. And so we want courts to take notice of that in individual cases. There's some legislation that's been proposed in Albany that would mandate that judges do a better job of weighing the importance of education and of having a school that is supportive of children of divorce. We support that legislation, and we're hoping to see more movement forward on that in the next year. And overall, we want to increase awareness about what is going on in these cases and how our members need more support so that they can be their authentic parenting selves and so that their children can have real relationships with both parents.